This is Jordan-Hare Stadium, one of those passionate environments in all of college football. 87,000 ready to rock and perhaps help create some magic in a place that's seen so much of it over the years. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, LSU Tigers, taking on the 24th ranked team, the Auburn Tigers. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 12. Coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Defense is coming after him. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
It's a rough opening possession. They're now backed up. It's 3rd and a mile. Handoff to the back. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on 1st and 2nd down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on 3rd down, but it's still 4th down. Can they pick up the 1st?
4th down, looking to throw for it. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
They get him down, but that's a solid game.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. That's a designed quarterback keeper. Got space, looking to score. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner decides to field it. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. And this offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Trying to extend the play. Gets some space around the 30. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
It's a shotgun run call. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. A quick throw out left, complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And remember, the last time these rivals met, Kirk, these guys dropped the hammer. It got ugly.
And, Chris, don't underestimate the mental anguish that can put on a team. It's important that this defense plays well and tries to get the ball back to their own offense to give them a chance to build their confidence up.
They'll hand it off. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. Oh, and now he fumbles the ball. It's a turnover.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create to make something, anything happen. But he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, they give up a huge pass play, and they come back with a sack on the very next play. This defense was hoping to stop the bleeding, and they do so with that sack.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Short pass finds the tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. It's caught downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
Takes the toss, heads to his right. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Brings up 2nd down.
Here's the 2nd down play. They'll run it from the gun. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Returner looking to make a play here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. This should be the last play of the quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. The pass ball is incomplete. They took a downfield shot. Final play of the opening quarter.
Auburn 10, LSU 0.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And he'll set up to throw. Look at this. He'll go deep again. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. And that run produces a decent gain. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Looking for 6. And he scores. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
And they tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. We're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
Second down after that previous play. Direct snap to the back. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you're starting to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in it. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Oh, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. We'll look to throw it here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
There's the handoff. He's brought down out at the 46.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Here we go.
Makes a quick catch. Tackled, but first down.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they've got him back there for a loss of 8.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Okay, ready?
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The pass rush closing in. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Chris, what a shot, right? Come to an LSU game, and you see a defensive lineman overwhelm an offensive lineman and come up with a big sack. When was the last time you didn't see LSU have defensive linemen who can make life difficult for quarterbacks and offensive linemen? Because I can't. They always have big boys who are athletic to make life difficult in that backfield.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. They bring the punter onto the field now. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. And the punt is down just inside the 30.
Well, I thought the return team did a really good job of giving him some room to work with, but I feel like the returner was so focused on making a big play downfield that he forgot to take care of the football, and it cost him.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Looking for his big tight end. And he's got his man open downfield. They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 47. So off the play fake there, the big tight end gets open downfield.
Well, I love this call right here. Anytime you can run the football, eventually opens up play action. Linebackers and safeties' eyes are in the backfield. They lose the tight end completely, and a quarterback throws that one on rhythm for a nice gain.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. He's running out of time here. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Caught over the middle by the tight end. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Well, that's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
First and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Over the middle and incomplete. Coming up, second down and goal. Quarterback drops back. The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. Sam Van Cunningham, Bo Jackson. That's a play that legendary running backs have made.
Man, let's not forget Herschel Walker. Yeah, it's right. You're thinking of old school running backs. It's very rare to see backs go up and over at the goal line. It's refreshing. Nice to see.
And he knocks through the PAT. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Makes a quick grab. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. The quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it could be pick 6 going the other way.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
What a huge 3rd down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He's looking to scramble. He's found some room at the 45. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Got a lane. Can he get in? All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He'll return it from inside the 5. Can't quite get out to the 25. They'll spot it at the 24 to begin the drive. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's exactly what you love to see here in this 2-minute offense. You come up with a big play, and all of a sudden your mindset gets much more aggressive. You're not thinking just about 3 points. Maybe take some shots, get the ball into the end zone.
It's an out route, the catch made, and he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Important second down play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. An outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, it's an incompletion here. But I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock. They've converted one of their 2 fourth down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a third attempt right here. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime.
Timeout, LSU.
Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Like the final play of the half coming up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. So no return here. He takes. And they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40.
Come on, set. Terrier.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. And is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Now they get set to kick it away.
Number 11, set to kick off.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
4th down coming up.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
And the LSU offense will take over 1st and 10.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes the lead 18 now. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Auburn, 17.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Ball handed to the running back. And that'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's the spin move. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
And that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, LSU for years has played a one-gap defense that loves to pin their ears and get upfield. It's a risky defense, and it requires great athleticism on the defensive line, something that they've had forever. Great sack here to keep that tradition alive. But you think back over the years, Booger McFarland and Marcus Spears and Glenn Dorsey and off the edge, Kiki Mingo. Just so many great LSU defensive linemen that can get after that quarterback.
Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. Defense able to stop him. He's fourth down now.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's third down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Tight end makes the grab. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. The quarterback's got it on the option. He'll toss it to the back. Finds room at the 30. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a first down. Great execution on the option.
What really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line. But it's first and goal for the offense.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Gives it to the back.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second and goal for the offense. Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, LSU. To stretch the lead, the route is on. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Ball handed off. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looks right for a quick completion. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Bringing pressure. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
On the ready.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's complete downfield. Second effort. Their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Let's go.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
Green 25.
The defense with more pre-snap movement. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
No gain on the play. Offense facing 4th down.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Quick throw to the right, looking for the 1st down. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Offense is stopped.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it go. He pulls it in for a big gain.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play call? Up big, 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
Use the running game to chew on this clock now. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Hand off to the single back. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. That's an important 1st down on that running play. And now the handoff. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he steps out, and that's the takeaway this defense was looking for. The offense starts this drive in the shadow of their own end zone. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
On the set.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going. Or football comes out. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Ball handed off. It's a quick spin move. And he takes it into the end zone, but a marker is down, so hold on here. So cancel the touchdown celebration, put the band on hold. They'll have to try to score again from a little farther back now. First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Cut.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary, and he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. This has been a demolition, a monumental beatdown. Time to just put the controller down and walk away. Here comes a handoff.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he decides to just run out of bounds short of that first down marker. It's a strange choice. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. They'll work the clock here with their running game. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the 2nd and 3rd option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
He hands it off from the gun. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They're going to run it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. And a timeout taken by the defense with 30 seconds remaining. On 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown Tigers. And the beatdown continues.
Coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And the PAT is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. The linebacker shifting around now. They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
A running play called on 4th down. So they make the tackle what will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football if you walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget this win. A well-earned victory and bragging rights until they play again.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.